What improved your life so much, you wished you did sooner? I stopped living my life just waiting for the weekend. When you work 5 days a week and have just 2 off, it's not good to be always waiting for those 2 days. You can plan something meaningful or fun every day, even if it's just a small thing. Edit, wow, thanks for all the awards. I'm glad others have found this comment helpful. I had someone tell me, life is a marathon, not a sprint, but the better advice I got was, life is not a race at all. It's more like river rafting, and the point is that you're there with people you love spending time with and you're enjoying your surroundings together. Of course there's rapids sometimes and still water sometimes, and usually you know where you're going to end up, but it's about the experience, not the destination. Learn Spanish. Now I have a lot of amazing Latino friends and I got a lot of great gigs and opportunities because of it. I came here to say this. Learning Spanish has changed my life. I have friends all over the world now. I'm going to Europe for the first time this year. I feel like the world has opened up for me. Now I'm back in school learning how to teach English to Spanish speakers and I'm learning French. Plus it was a huge confidence booster. Not everyone can afford this, but moving closer to work. My commute went from 45 miserable minutes in traffic glaring in hatred at the tail lights in front of me to a pleasant 15-minute bike ride. I got an hour of free time every day and better health. Pandemic did me a solid on this one. Lost my job of 20 years due to it. 2 hours of commuting every day, which had just risen to 3 hours. Took a year off, then found a perfect job round the corner from my house. 4 minutes walk. Absolute game changer. Took a 20% pay cut, but we sold my commuting car, and with the price of fuel what it is, we're actually considerably better off. The 3 hours saved commuting means extra time with my wife and kids. I'm very happy. When I was told that I would lose my eyesight, it made me pay more attention to how beautiful the sky was. I can still see and I enjoy watching the clouds on a level I can't even explain. Edit, thanks to everyone for the love, you all have made me very happy. Wow, this means so much to me and someone I love so much. He was an artist and he got clouds just right in his paintings. Now he can't see them, but many will see them until his 30+ paintings he created fade, which based on how many people he impacted won't be for a long time. Oh man, I don't remember where it's from, but I remember hearing a quote along the line of, don't wish you could go back X years and work, be happier and healthier. Pretend your 90-year-old self is doing that right now. It felt so eye-opening, although that was like 5 years ago and here I am with the same horrible diet. I need to really believe that. I hope all the best for your internet, stranger. I love clouds. I have my friends send me cloud pictures. My family has a shared Apple album with clouds for me. I got other people to look up at clouds more. I can't imagine realizing I might not be able to do that again. Glad you still have your sight. This is really dumb, but I was playing a video game and flying around in space and I thought how cool it was to have all these planets zooming by, and then suddenly it clicked in my head that we have the moon. I've a whole new level of appreciation for our lunar companion and the sky. It blows me away looking at the moon and the vastness of the sky and the fact that we are on this little Goldilocks planet that's just right. I'm sorry to hear about your eyesight. That's truly awful. I sincerely wish you the best of luck and I really do hope things work out for you. If you ever feel down, please just look me up and I'll be happy to keep you company /listen/chat, whatever you need. I had a eureka moment like that after I first got my glasses. They're a weaker prescription, but I forgot how sharp trees are and how shapely clouds can be. It's incredible, and I'm glad I got the contrast to better experience and appreciate them. Sorry to hear your moment came with a time limit. I've been struggling for a long time finding something I genuinely liked, but nothing clicked for me because it's always been life's so short. Do I really want to spend so much of it just to get good at Hobby X? But one day on my way home from work I saw the most beautiful cloud. Before me, a brilliant, blue sky and a pure white giant heap of fluff stretching before it, towering higher than any mountain could ever hope to reach. It felt like staring into the eyes of a god beckoning me to reach the top, and all my troubles suddenly became insignificant to me. I knew right then and there, this is it, the best thing, period. I won't have to search for something better ever again. Anytime I feel bad about something I can just look to the clouds, watching silently as mountains drift by, and immediately feel better. On the other side of that, I'm so excited for my fiancé to finally get glasses. I don't think he even realizes how Lores's world is, smiley face. We don't even have horrible vision, but seeing stuff from far away is hard, and he definitely squints to read stuff on the TV. I remember back when I got glasses in high school and put them on for the first time, I was blown away. It was like viewing the world through an entire different lens because, well, it was. It definitely makes you notice the little things you never noticed before. Can't wait for him to finally experience that for himself. I suffered with quite bad 6th nerve palsy, basically double vision, and I need to focus my tits off to try and see detail. It was a symptom of MS, luckily sight returned to 90% normal and I can still drive. Darkest days of my life, if I wasn't pro-life, real pro-life, not religious crap, I've just been wounded by death. I'm also very pro-choice. I wouldn't be here. Memories are a beautiful thing and so is learning. They fill most of my free time these days. Please never lose that memorial snapshot of the things you've chosen. Please never lose that appreciation and gratitude for all that you have seen, and lastly, please never lose hope for all that you will see. Because I absolutely know that you will see everything you have ever wanted to. If you lose some of your sight, don't lose that emotion. That emotion, that gratitude is the string that will pull back what you desire the most. Stay with it always. One day you will gain everything back. And when you do, remember me. I'll be here. I am sorry to hear that, I really am, and I'm praying for your good health. I hope you don't lose your eyesight. Since I have the opportunity, please read about Islam, as it will save you from all of your misery, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said anyone who loses his eyesight and is patient about it will be rewarded highest paradise. It is difficult to read about losing person's eyesight, but this world is just a test for humans. We are not here to be happy, we are here in this beautiful world to prove that we are worthy of Allah's mercy. Some fail by hurting everyone and causing harm to this world and denying Allah, a creator who will punish those who do bad things and reward those of good deeds. Finally, talking with my, then new, family doctor about my misuse of decongestant nose spray. He told me it's a common issue and that there is help. 1.5 years of tapering off and 2 surgeries later, I used bad nose spray for the final time. I could kick myself for not talking about it for more than 20 years. Edit, I am working my way through the comments and questions. I posted it before going to bed and didn't expect much reaction. So, the addiction's name is rhinitis medicamentosa. So it's not an addiction like alcohol, in the way there's a reward system in your brain, but it's a self-sustaining process. You have an infection and take nose spray. If you do it more than a few days, the reason why you took it at first is gone, but these sprays mean the nose clogs again. So you take nose spray against nose spray, which got worse and worse over the years. Many asked which spray I took. I largely gave up talking about any names in this regard. By definition of stereotype, every Redditor except me is from the US, so your stuff has different names in the store than the German stuff I took. The nose spray I used is sold in Germany as Nasik, which has xylometazoline as main active agent. Some others asked about the surgeries, so here is more about the process. My new family doctor sent me to an ENT for help. He mentioned that next to the effect of the addiction, there's often a background to it. Turned out my concha were enlarged and my septum deviated. I must have broken my nose once. The ENT insisted it must have happened, although I didn't know it. Maybe when I fell off my bike as toddler or so. Both limited how much air could pass and made it even more prone to clogging, which was boosted by the misuse of Nasik. The concha were cauterized, so a small intervention, about 30 minutes plus a few days sick leave. The septum deviation was corrected via full anesthesia surgery in the hospital by the ENT plus 2 weeks sick leave. The process took so long as the ENT started with tapering off by flooding the nose spray with hay fever and sea salt once, effect, reducing bad nose spray from 5x a day to 1-2x, then cauterizing, after which the nose needed to heal, reducing it to 0-1x per day, before the surgery. As the septum deviation is done in hospital, I needed to wait a few weeks until I could do it, and afterwards the nose needs some weeks to heal again.